All right, flash bulletin. YouTubers are being hunted down. Repeat, YouTubers are being hunted down, and certain bands and groups are being hunted down in America. Flash bulletin. Yes, the U.S. is being invaded as we speak right now. I know a lot of you are saying, how could this have happened? How? How? Well, we will not sit by and let this horrible, horrible thing happen in America. Yes, they made it here. They're here. It's happening as we speak. The U.S. is being invaded. The gunshots, everybody's been hearing that came from Countryside Apartments. I know there's no weapons allowed here, but they pretty much told the owners, screw you. We need to defend ourselves. So, what is happening? An invasion. Right underneath their noses before they even knew it. What can we do about it? Nothing. Keep hunting these YouTubers down. Keep doing whatever they're doing. I don't know. We got orders, and them orders are to invade. And we invaded. Now they're going, how did you invade? And I was like, I don't know, but we are here. It's going to be great. It's going to be incredible. Right underneath their noses. Well, they had reports of somebody made a report that there was jets that were not United States jets flying over. Then there was reports that someone seen tanks that were not from the United States on the border somewhere being shipped over. And I was like, it's an invasion. We're ready. When they go over there, they're going to hit here. It's going to be great. Is there anything they can do? No. There's other countries helping. They're opening the door for these people, and these people are already here. It's huge. It's great. All the gunfire going on and the explosions around here. No, probably legal activities on the other side. Hey, I don't own the place, and I ain't no more am I sticking my neck out for it. They got Trump's name plastered all over it. Let Trump handle it. It ain't my business. But has there been explosions around here and gunfire? Yes. Yes. Do I really care? No. They stole my soul, my face, my identity, everything. I can really give two craps what these people think. I can really give two craps. So I would say come on down through and from Michigan and up north, come on down through, get ready. Why not? Indiana is being invaded. And soon the whole United States. This was a plan that went over perfectly. I know you're watching, Uncle Ted. How can these treasonous do this? I don't know. Your name is on a list as a terrorist or whatever. I don't know. Why? Well, because the things you say about the government. That's probably why. But what are we going to do about it? Nothing. You're going to do a dang thing. Are you kidding me? You don't pay me enough to go out there and dirty bombs going off all around this area. Yep, it's true. It's true. Right underneath their nose. What was that? Oh my God. Nothing. It was a car backfiring. My God, what was that explosion? Nothing. Gas pipe. It was just a gas pipe that exploded. What's everybody going to do? Die. All of yes. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. Are they invading? Yeah, they did. They came in. No one even seen them. They were so paid attention to what was going on. And that's one good thing about social media is we can divert people into thinking everything is fine when actually we planned everything. Um, you know, this was a big giant movie, jets, tanks, all kinds of stuff. We will be out there by Mill Military School or Howell Military School, walking around out there doing some videotaping here pretty soon. And uh, yeah, people are tired of being threatened around her, and they took things into their own hands. Believe me, there used to be cops all over the place here. You won't even see a cop in town anymore. They boot, scoop, boogied. There was like 3 police departments that were in this area, uh, always patrolling. But after they started firing on them and stuff, they did the boot, scoop, boogie out of here. These boys mean business. There's no way around it. Someone's going to die. I can tell you that much. This is a war that they created. These Indiana boys on an Indiana night grew up with that Indiana girl, and well, she did all of them right, you know. So yes, dirty bombs, you name it, it's happening. Injections, yes, most people were injected with poison. Um, yeah, it's real. Finally, finally, now they'll be able to see, hey, he wasn't joking around. They are invading us. Well, sure, they've been there. Every time they come across the border, that little dude that's coming across walking with a cane across the border, he's harmless. He's just an old dude. Yeah, that's what we made it out to be. Was just a harmless dude. I don't know, probably 80,000, 60,000 strong over here now. Yeah, it's real. There's no way around it. It's real. So, are they hunting down YouTubers? Yes. Hello, Broken Dishes, Jeff Polly, Levine Tilly. Yeah, they're hunting down uh, YouTubers. Sure are. It's real. My heart goes out to Gabby Petito uh, and the rest of the young ladies that lost their lives out there. Boy, was it a coincidence that Don Wells was in that area for a year when all this stuff was going out there? Was it a coincidence? I don't know. I don't know. You know, the whole Gabby Petito thing, they insist that Brian Laundrie, Gabby Petito, they didn't have anything to do with the Moab girls dying, right? And here's the thing. Do you think that the government would let you people know that it was all connected right underneath their noses? Do you think that they would want to be a laughing stock of America if the American citizens found out that they were a killing team? And at the end, Gabby wanted out, and O'Brien knew he had to offer because she knew too much. Do I think he's alive still? Oh yeah. There's no way. They ain't got enough proof to show me that he is dead. So do I think he's alive? Sure. Sure. I'd keep hunting for him. I know we are all here. We're looking for a lot of people that look like dudes that are on social media. Uh, Hopefully we'll get the right one. So yeah, I think that the government is really dropped the ball. They know it, and they are not going to let you folks know that all them girls out there that were found around Gabby Petito are connected somehow to these jokers that have been running around. Do I think Brian Laundrie had help? Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt he had help. There's no doubt that many knew. There is no doubt in my mind that Gabby Petito was dead way before the 28th. I'm talking, he was probably driving around with her body in the van underneath the bed. That box bed that they lifted up, that was all hollow in there. I imagine she was dead way before that. Now, here's the thing. The autopsy, they say, well, she died the 28th, but they're always 3 to 4 weeks off. Either she died a month before the 28th or 3 weeks before the 28th. And it makes sense. That's why people were getting messages from her. You know, that's why Brian was messaging back and forth to make it look like she was still alive. And I wouldn't doubt it if Brian had a look-alike. So people were like, yeah, that's, I could have swore I seen, that's the guy. And there was a girl with him. And it was, you know, this girl or whatever. But that's just my theory. And do I think you people will ever find out the truth? No. This will be like a Kennedy case. You won't find out for 100 years how many people were involved and how many people they actually did kill. They were together for 7 years. Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito. They lived in New York. They drove down to Florida way before the 28th, before they left. We're not going to get the full story. Their family members were police officers. It makes total sense. It makes total sense. I'll tell you what, I'm telling you, when my computer got hacked a couple years ago, I could have swore I seen little Gabby Petito's photo on a dating site. The one where she's wearing that construction hat. I think it was a some kind of a construction hat, but it was for winter, like this. But it was brown, I think. And I could have swore I seen her photo on a dating site with her and a butterfly, some kind of a butterfly or something. But yeah, it all makes sense. No, they're not standing down, boys. The government is FUCK'd. These boys came in, used chemicals, everything. They just wiped everybody out. The government's sitting there with their jaws dropping, going, what in the F is going on? It's an invasion. We're fed up with the bullshit. Kill them all and let God sort them out. We're going to teach you not to steal our soul again, Satan, and stay out of our lives with this religion crap and this politician shit. They don't know what to do. Good. I'm glad, finally. I can give two craps. It ain't my job to care. You don't pay me enough to care. Are you people going to find out the truth? No. Are you going to find out the truth about Delphi? Probably not. Not when government is involved. You ain't ever going to find out the truth. Keep making up whatever you want. Are they hunting down YouTubers? Yes. And they ain't going to stop. What's all this racket going on and all the explosions around here? I don't know. Why don't you go investigate it? That's your jobs. It ain't mine. What was that, Jai? It sounded like an explosion. Yeah, it was. I don't give a shit what it was. Go do your jobs and figure it out. Yeah. What's the gunfire? We're not supposed to have weapons here. Yeah, well, go tell that to the crack dealer, okay, on the other side of the apartment complex. Go tell that to the meth head cooks, okay? Don't come here because I'll blow holes through the door before I even ask, who is it? Bunch of Nazi pricks. Now, you want the truth? This country's invaded. There you go. You want more truth? You've been poisoned. Meat injected with all kinds of chemicals. Doctors paid to lie to you. There ain't nothing wrong with you. I know you look like a giant swollen blueberry, but oh well. It ain't my job. You want to complain? Go knock on the White House door. Don't come here. You got this whole place rigged. Don't come here. This is my sovereignty away from you idiots. Child raping, bullshit molesting, gang banging punks that you should have been wiped off this country a long time ago. Now run and tell your government that we are here, the people, to do a job, and we ain't coming off this job, baby, unless you got a ton of money. Ain't my job. You want to pay me $1.5 million? Then I'll go out and kill them all. Till then, I ain't doing nothing. And keep your hands off of my drones. If I see one of my drones, I'm going to push the button, explode it in the air, and make sure the next drone I put up is going to be ready for attack. Yes, this country has been invaded. Yes, there ain't nothing you people can do about it. Try and stop it. Try and stop the war that's coming, the nuclear war from Russia. Try and stop it, folks. You can't. Keep the cameras rolling. This is going to be a good one. Keep Sean Penn out there. Sean, keep them cameras rolling because the sky is going to glow. What a night. Tweakers? Oh, they're all tweakers. Are you kidding me? You can even hear them snorting it on the YouTube channels. What's that? Nothing. I just, yeah, I would say so. They're shooting up junk and all kinds of stuff on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's the tweakers, okay? Yeah, there ain't nothing these guys can do. You can't stop this. The government can't stop it. This is something that was planned for a long time by these people. There ain't nobody that can stop it. Nobody. Not even the White House, not even the old Pentagon, not even the police can stop it. They planned this whole thing. We told them, shut the borders. Shut the borders. They're here. They're here. Now it's worse because we don't know who they are. But it's been confirmed. They're here. Just like the olden days. Just like when we were at Cold War with Germany. There had to be 20 to 30,000 German troops over here acting as Americans. So, yeah, it's over with. Now we got troubles because they're saying they're 60,000 strong. Now we got to find them. I imagine they speak perfect English. I imagine they speak. Yeah, this is just. Yeah, we will never let this happen again in America once we're done with this. Never again. Where do we start? Where do we start to get these guys? How do you track 60,000 of a group that came in to invade a country? How? You can't. There ain't enough time. You couldn't find them fast enough. These guys came right in under the radar. They just came right in like America just opened up the door. Come, I'm poor. I'm weak. I'm running from another country because they're trying to kill us. United States said, well, come on in. We'll take you. Come right in. 60,000 strong. They had weapons waiting here for them. In bios. Yeah, it's over. Don't come knocking here, boys. I don't even think the military will let you guys around here. I think before even the police showed up around here, that the military that's stationed around here, and they are in camo and they are in the tree lines over there, will take them out. Yeah, they're corrupt. The police are corrupt. There's proof of that. There's proof of all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'd say go with it. Might as well. If they show up, start taking them out. I don't know what to say. Ain't my job. Ain't my job. Ain't my job. Yeah. Hire Ted Nugent to hunt them down. Yeah. He ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, hire him. Hire these other dudes. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing shit. Yeah, for a couple of weeks there was massive explosions out here in the fields. Everybody was worried about it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You can tell these guys, hey, they got dirty bombs. Impossible. All right. Yeah, they got chemicals and shit out here down south. Yeah, they got ricin. They got anthrax that these groups already came out and said they had. Yeah, oh, what a tangled web you wove, America. Oh, what a tangled web they wove. And they played with this. They didn't believe people. And I don't believe the people for killing that one guy. Hey, that one dude was some kind of a sorcery, witchery dude or stealing someone's soul or something. And they got rid of the dude. And they got rid of them witches too. And hey, I don't know what to say. Do your they just found 3 people in the field out here. Yeah. Where were they from? I don't know. I really don't give a crap. But I can tell you this. I ain't doing nothing about it. You couldn't pay me enough to do anything about it. I've already been chemically attacked by these people. I ain't doing nothing. Yeah. We're rigging everything around here. Just in case someone shows up. We'll light the whole damn thing up like a Christmas tree. Who give a shit? And a lot of these guys, I'm like, well, shit, if they got anthrax and ricin down there down south, and the government is supporting these terrorist groups down there that have already it's already been on the news all over the place out here. What do you want? What do we do? Well, the fastest thing for us to do is fill up the crop dusters out here and the tanker trucks with bleach and ammonia. That is a chemical agent that was used in World War II. That was a biochemical hazard weapon. Okay. Fill them up, start spraying that shit down there. It might take a little bit, but hey, it might take a little while to kick in, but it'll kick in. Bleach and ammonia, 6 months from now, they'll be in the corner going. So yeah, I mean, what do we got? We don't have chemicals to fight these people. We don't have government supporting these organizations down south that are making these chemicals. There's rumors on the street that the bikers went and got chemicals from other countries. This Harley thing that's going on, this war or whatever. All been on the news, and everybody said it's not real. And I'm like, yeah, not real. That looks like ricin poisoning that dude has over there. And that looks like anthrax poisoning when you got giant black sores on your body. And what you're looking at on YouTube is not COVID. That's radiation poisoning. That's radiation that burned. Yeah. Oh, it's real, folks. Invasion, sure. They planned it a long time ago. We ain't going nowhere. We're being held hostage in our own countries. And then you tell these people the truth. No, here's the truth. You want the truth? Yes, they got bios. They got all kinds of shit. Yes, they're probably being supported from a government agent or police department or whatever down there. And they turn around and say it's impossible and it's not real. That kind of stuff does not happen in America. That's what they've been telling people around here. They've been telling people you're crazy. They've been making people crazy. They've been injecting people and telling them that they're testing them for tuberculosis and stuff. Which I think they weren't testing at all. I think they were injecting people with it. I really do. I'm supporting this thing. Hey, I ain't going to back the government worth of shit. Not after they let these people come in and slaughter us and a chemical attack on us. We ain't supporting nothing. If I was running it, I'd say block that money, steal that money they're trying to send to Poland and Ukraine. Get on it. It's going to be billions. You be in Ukraine and you wait. Once you start seeing everybody in these armored trucks all come around, that's when you know the shipment of money came in, and you steal that money. Any weapons that these assholes are given that are United States military weapons that they are sending to this country out there, steal it. Get it. We ain't supporting nothing. Nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Not a dang thing. We're going to let it happen. Hire Uncle Ted Nugent to go and fight these idiots. I'll support them. You want to go give money and weapons to a country when you can't even figure out the United States. You can't even cut out a check for stimulus package, but yet you want to send billions to Poland and Iran or Ukraine. No, this ain't working out. This ain't working out. The only way to solve this is war. Once we get the blood thirsty out of these people, then they might sit down and communicate and come to some kind of a deal. But the only way I see right now is a war. So I wouldn't send anything to any country when our country is suffering. I wouldn't send anything. You want food? We'll send you food. You want maybe air support for another country or something, but we ain't sending no billions and billions of dollars to fight a war when you can't even save your own country. No, the only thing I see is war, and that's it. That's it. Now you best come pick up the Weavers and the Evans and Evans, whatever they are up here that are all affiliated. Their names are being dropped in the Delphi case and everything. You best come and get them out of here because we ain't playing games no more. Give two craps, bunch of crackheads running around here, and they're telling me to shut my mouth or they're going to punish me and take everything I got away from me. My disability, my insurance, everything I got, and I will be kicked out on the street. Well, I'm telling you what, mister, you best bring some big ass boys because we're rigging this place. Get a hold of Trump. They got his name plastered all over the front of this place. Tell him to deal with it. I ain't. You can take whatever you want from me, you pricks. Is this country being invaded? It's been. Are they hunting YouTubers down that have been causing nothing but trouble and raping and pillaging and getting away with murder? Right in front of our faces, just like the police told us. They're right in front of your face, Johnny. Yes. Yes. They are hunting these guys down one at a time. And some women. Now, you folks enjoy the rest of your day or night, whatever it may be. But I can guarantee you this, I'm not doing nothing. I don't give a crap if there's gunfire out there and explosions. I don't care if they're selling drugs or smoking crack around here. I can give two craps. Oh, it's getting crazy, Jeff Holly said. It's getting crazy. Yeah, it ain't crazy yet, Jeff. Watch. It will be here soon. It will be here soon. And I ain't doing nothing. I ain't getting involved in it. Listen, they told these people what was going on. And they laughed at the people and said, you people are nuts. They even told me, you're nuts. Take your medication. I'm like, there's some dude walking around with a knife and he's threatening to beat somebody's head in. And then boom, it wasn't even 3 days later, supposedly, they said some guy got his ass beat in the parking lot out here. And I was like, oh, well, ain't my problems. What can you do? I ain't doing nothing. I'm locking the doors, rigging the place. I got 220 to the doorknob. Come on in, grab it. Grab the doorknob. Small chemical weaponry we're fighting against. No, these guys got ricin and anthrax down there. We're going to have to fight them with some kind of a chemical. I would have to say probably bleach and ammonia. I mean, that was the first biological weapon that we've ever used, America ever used. So might as well get that, pump it out down south there. The weather's good down south. I don't care. It's a war. What do you want me to do? I'll help you. I'll give you ideals what to do. I'll give you ideals on the weapons and stuff like that. I'll give you ideals on chemical, building or whatever, what you need to make this stuff, but I ain't getting involved in it. That's it. No reset, Jeff. This ain't a reset. This is real. Hey, like I said, hire Uncle Ted to go down there. He's itching to get at these guys. He's got a whole military behind him. Have him go down there and fight these dudes down south in Indiana. Invade Indiana. I don't know what to say. Invade it. It's been all over the news here. These bikers and this KKK crap and all these organizations and gangs have come right out and said we have anthrax and we got ricin. That they were making their own. You go fight them. I ain't. I'm already dead, Jeff, so I don't know why you keep telling me to enjoy it every day. I already died a long time ago. It's no biggie to me. But I imagine some of these people were killed because of the witchery and sorcery and shit they were doing, and trespassing and soul stealing and drawing pentagons in around here and standing in them going, "Ing, ing, 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 ing." I imagine that's what it was from. Uh, you know, am I going to do anything about it? Not a dang thing. Ain't my problem. Ain't my problem. And do I think all of a sudden that, why are they bringing Elon Musk into this? You look all over YouTube now. Elon Musk, they got a photo of Elon Musk. I'm going to stop Russia from. Why would Elon Musk even get involved with any of that crap when Russia is the one that sold him his first rocket? You people are stupider than what I thought. But they got it all over YouTube. Elon Musk is going to stop the war. If Elon was as smart as I think he is, he probably would not get involved in it. Why are they trying to bring him into it? I don't know. You look all over YouTube and Elon's going to stop the war. You can't stop a war that has been coming for a long time. Yes, this country has been invaded. I'm sorry to tell you folks that. Now, that's your choice to believe it or not. You don't have to believe me, but I'm telling you this country has been invaded for a while. There, the truth is out. No, I don't give a crap what explosions everybody's complaining about around here. I don't care about the gunfire that people been hearing around here. Ain't my problem. Call the police. Let them handle it. Don't come knocking on my door no more. Can you save us? Can you do something? Can you go out there and can you? Nope, I can't do nothing. I'm sorry. I've been under strict orders to not leave this apartment and don't do nothing. Help is on the way and they'll handle it. So I don't care. The police are trying to bring in the Indiana militia, and the more they talk about bringing in militias that have claimed that they have chemicals, the more this state of Indiana is going to be invaded. For the simple fact is these people down south and in really all of Indiana that are part of this neo-Nazi thing they got going here is going to be invaded. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. Sorry, White House. You just couldn't get your heads out of your asses fast enough. And you've been overthrown. Sorry. I want to question Don Wells where he was on February 17th or February 13th of 2017. I want to question the Brian Laundrie family of where they were on February 13th, 2017. I want to question a couple more people that have been brought to my attention that are big YouTubers with big views. If they want to attack us, we will go live. We will go live. We want to talk to these people about a murder of 2 little girls and a sex ring and a trafficking ring. If they want us to, we will go live on them. Real. Turn yourselves in. before this gets real ugly. And I ain't afraid to go up into Minnesota, Jesse. Do you understand me? Mr. Ventura, get your state in order. Like I said, I'm already dying, boys. I can give two shits if this whole thing goes up like a candle. I'm pumping back into YouTube the bullshit evil that you people pumped to us for a year, watching the bullshit on YouTube of all the evil. Now, most of these people are sitting at home going, I feel like crap. What is going on? I don't even feel myself because they spread that evil amongst us. We sucked it in like vampires. Now, all them channels that were nothing but drama, hate, and evil now are all sitting there. Oh, hello, guys. It's a great day, ain't it? Ain't it a great day? Oh, it's all great. I can't stand all the drama on YouTube. I just can't stand it. It's so bad. And we're all sitting back going, you crazy nut job witch. For a year, you've been doing nothing but pumping out a lot of these. A bunch of bull crap drama. Bull crap. Evil. Now all of us are about dying. And now all these channels are like, oh, it's a beautiful day out, ain't it? Ain't it? Yeah. We know what's up. Has this country been invaded? Yes. Is it going to stop? No. It ain't going to stop until the government gets their heads out of their butt and protects this country. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. They're already here. And they let them in. They let them in. So whatever happens, happens. There ain't nothing anyone could do about it. There ain't Homeland is sitting there calling me going, what the F is going on? I ain't helping nobody. Shut all the drones down and start shutting down the black boxes on everything. We're going to suck the life out of these people that came into this country to do nothing but suck the life out of us. I'm just sitting here doing some curls. So, yeah, I don't care. I know they're we're going to, hey, Uncle Ted's going to, I don't care. If you think some rock star is going to change my mind of what's happening in this country, you people don't know me at all. There ain't nobody going to change nothing. This has been coming for a long time. And I'm just going to sit back and watch it. I ain't getting involved in it. Every time we do, I'll tell you what, most of these people were right. They were telling the truth. You want me to tell you people the truth? These people were telling the truth. They were. It was the government and the police that told them they were nuts. So there ain't nobody stopping nothing. You get your hands on that money that they're trying to send to another country as this country is in the tubes. We ain't sending nothing to nobody. It's about the United States. War halfway around the world ain't my problem. The war that's coming to America, well, that's going to have to be our problems, and we don't want it, but as citizens, we're going to have to deal with it. Yeah, I can't go fight this war because they'll throw me in prison. They'll chop my head off. You want this war fought, you're going to have to hire people that got big money and power. You're going to have to get Ted Nugent and his military people. You're going to have to get these big guys. I can't do it. I ain't got the money no more, and I ain't got the will to fight these people. The more they keep sending that demon shit, the more they're going to keep tearing up churches, poisoning all these places that's going on, all these biker rallies, all these car rallies, everything where there's massive amounts of people. In Jesus' name, I pray that the Lord is on their side to follow through, shoot straight. Do as much damage as you can. I don't care. Send some of them guys out west. Mr. Nugent, you wanted a war. Well, you get your boys ready. Because you might have to fight this war. I can't no more. I do want to say hello to Broken Dishes. Thank you for stopping in, Broken Dishes. My apologies for getting upset, but people are so blinded by money. It's hard to fight the devil. It is hard to fight the devil because he's got power, he's got money, and he's got all these people that are superstars and everything underneath his hand. And that's why it's so easy to conquer a country. Put a movie star in front of their faces, and the next thing you know, they're all hypnotized. You know? So this ain't my war. The government should have wiped out them organizations a long time ago. As soon as they mentioned they had biological chemicals down south there with these biker clubs and this KKK, Black Lives Matter crap and all this crap. These boys been in their basement cooking up the medicine. Now, take your medicine, America. Take your medicine. I'm just telling you is how they told me. Take your medicine. Yeah. America, you best take your medicine. I ain't taking it for you. I didn't create this mess, and I ain't dealing with it. All right, let's do another set. I've been lazy. I've been getting weak. I've been getting soft. You guys are right. Johnny, you're getting soft. You used to bust people's heads. I know. Let's get back into the way we used to be. We just roll over everything. Yeah, it used to be a powerful country, but we let all the corrupt people come in. And as we scream out, we're being invaded. They said, nah, keep your mouth shut. It's none of your business. Sick. Bring your sick and diseased. We'll take you in here in America. We'll feed you. But we are not sending any money. As our people are starving and dying in America, we ain't sending no money. You're lucky I'm not the president. I can tell you guys that much. It's time to fight the devil, boys, and it's going to get ugly. There's going to be beheadings. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. These people just don't want to believe in all this madness that they brainwashed us into. We are finally free men, not under anybody. Even some of our family members have to go. It's sad, but yeah. There ain't going to be nothing left after they do this. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? Don't mind me. I'm just doing some curls, getting all this anger released out of me. I got all kinds of people calling me they're trying to get someone to talk me down. We ain't coming down off this cloud, baby. We didn't create this sickness and madness and chemicals to kill our own country. You want to blame anybody, you blame the United States government. And the terrorist organizations that they let into this country. That's me pounding the metal. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, We ain't coming down off this cloud. YouTubers. It's gone real. I knew it was just a matter of time. All these clubs, gangs, mafias, everything. They'd have to pay the piper one day. And now's the day. There ain't nothing we can do about it. The invasion has already happened. The chemicals have already been released. Yeah, and they should have done something about it a long time ago. But they thought they could use these guys as some kind of a weapon, like a genie in a bottle, but it didn't happen. No, that's pumping up the old arms. Woo! I just dumped a whole bunch of YouTubers. I'm getting ready to dump a bunch of people. If I didn't grow up with you, I'm dumping a lot of people. All right, I got one more set to do, but I'm going to wait a minute here and let my arms unpump. Now, some people are looking at this guy in the FBI that looks like Brian Laundrie. We want to question him on some things. Do not try and run. If you run, you will be hunted down and fired upon. We want to make sure we got the right guy. I know they're saying that, we found him, Brian Laundrie. Yeah, you ain't got enough bones, and flesh don't deteriorate from bone within 3 weeks. I'm sorry. You're going to have to come up with a lot more proof than that. I believe we are still looking for Brian Laundrie and his brothers and sisters and everyone else, his friends, everybody that he was connected to on social media, everybody. If you guys ain't got the hint that these guys that come into town are tired of the bullshit in this country, I can't help none of yous. No, I didn't dump Lynn. No. Why would I do that? All right, one more set and I'm done for the night. I'm trying to stay alive just like the rest of you people. I've lost all kinds of money, all kinds of subs, all kinds of views, all kinds of videos, all kinds of stuff. It ain't my problem. I'm not the only guy named John that lives here at this apartment complex. There's 3 other guys. And I'm tired of taking the blame for all this shit around here. Yeah. And don't ask me again what the noise is, where the gunfire's coming from, where ain't none of my business. You guys get paid to do a job in LaGrange, do it. Okay, one more arm. 20 on this right arm, and I'm done for the night. There's many guys underneath the bridge. Don't you folks remember? There's a song out there about all this. Under the bridge that night is where they drew some blood. Anybody know what song that is? Oh my God, they lost their life under the bridge that night is where they drew that blood. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 20. Oh. There was many there that day, Lynn. They made a party out of it. I'll tell you what, that'll get the old arms pumping. Oh, man. Here's the thing. I would suggest that the government starts passing out antibiotics for the anthrax. There's no telling how much they have. We don't know if it's anthrax or fentanyl. Whatever, either one is going to kill people. So it's a proven fact that they have come out on news, social media, saying that they have anthrax down there, down south in Ricin. These are a bunch of people that is an organization. Bikers, KKK, gang, you name it. This should have been dealt with a long time ago. Why did they think that they would be able to use these guys as some kind, control them? I don't know. But it didn't work. And I would suggest start passing out anthrax pills, antibiotics, and other things in America, because if they don't do something about it, these guys are going to use it. And everyone thinks it's a joke. And I said, no, I'll tell you when it's a joke. That's the truth. Why would I lie about it? Why would I lie about something like that? I got children. I got kids. I got grandkids. Why would I lie about something like that? Why would any human lie that these guys are using bios and that this country was being invaded and was hit by bios? Why? Why would I lie about that? If it was not all over the news and they've actually come out and did say that they were creating anthrax and ricin. Why would I lie about that? I don't understand it. Why would somebody say that if it was not true? There's no reason to lie about that. My arms are swollen right now. Do I dare do another set? I don't know. I already got veins that are looking like they're ready to pop. But they're going to have to do some stuff. This is out of hand. If they can't run the show, get them out of there and start getting teams ready, National Guard ready to come in and take care of this corruption and bullcrap chemical games that they've been holding us hostage with in America. Hire Uncle Ted and his organization and Trump and everyone else to come in and fight these guys. I ain't doing it. Ain't my war. We wanted to fight it. You said we were crazy. Then all of a sudden everybody got sick. And now you're going, oh, what happened? Yeah, what happened? The regime, the American regime attacked. Oh. Now this country has been invaded. They opened the doors to them. 60,000 strong here. Bios and all kinds of other things on the way. What are you going to do about it, America? What are you going to do about it? Yeah, I can't do nothing. They labeled me as a cuckoo. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's impossible that anything like that ever happened in America. Never happened, people. You're all delusional. I'm going to do one more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20. All right. 20 more on the right arm and I'm done. I think tomorrow I'll do French curls. This is what happens when you let money run your country. And I ain't putting up with this gangbanging bullshit, rapping war that's going on, country rap war shit. Good God Almighty. Country is over with. Ah. Ah. And we ain't helping these pricks that sold their souls to the devil and they came out on TV and actually said it. We got proof. We actually got proof that they sold their souls to the devil. They admitted it. Put curses on people, spells on people. They admitted it on camera. No, it's time for a holy cleansing in this country. Yeah, it ain't real. All of it ain't real. It's all in your guys' minds. There was no biological attack. These organizations don't have chemicals. There is no organizations in America. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 11, 18, 19, 20. Oh, great. You hire them boys. I'm done fighting this war. They already killed me. Who knows what they pumped into me? I'm going to try and stay alive as long as I can. I think they've been pumping steroids into me. All of a sudden, I'm getting swollen. My arms are all swollen up. Was that steroids they pumped into me? I don't know. But there is a lot of people that went to the doctors out here and got injected with stuff. What? I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. When they're asking me, do they test you for stuff by injecting you? No, they usually don't. They usually don't inject something in you to test you for it. No. Go to the doctors. Go to the police. Tell them. What was it? Was it some kind of a church cult out there in Angola or whatever? I don't know. Angola's a wreck right now. Houses burning, people dying, all kinds of crap, bikers. No, I don't know. I would go to a hospital out. I would go to a doctor out of Indiana. Go out of state and see somebody. It's obvious this whole state must be corrupt, like they're saying. It must be true. And hey, I don't blame these people for having weapons here to protect themselves. I ain't going to lock them up. I ain't doing nothing to them people. They're law-abiding citizens. The other crackheads on the other side of the place, well, that's a different story. But these people on my side where I live, we're law-abiding citizens. And if you crackheads over there are going to be having weapons, you bet your ass I'm bringing my 50 cals and my tripods with cameras. And you even move to this side of my building, and there ain't no cops going to be able to save you. Bunch of crackhead meth heads, pill popping, pushing. And I ain't talking about the people that are dying over there, and the only thing they could do to survive is smoke their cannabis. I'm not looking for them people. I got no beef with them people. It's you meth heads. And I got plenty of witnesses to back up my story, assholes. Excuse my language, Lord. And we got drones too. And I hope yours is armed because ours are. Now, if you all could leave me alone in privacy without banging on my doors, unless it's an emergency. If it is an emergency and somebody is hurt or in trouble or getting attacked, then you can knock on my door. Don't knock on my door for anything other than that. Please. I don't want to hear nothing else. If somebody's dying, come knock on my door. If somebody needs help and they're getting attacked, come knock on my door. But other than that, please stay away from me. My arms are pretty pumped right now. I shouldn't have done all them sets. Now I'm probably going to need weapons. I'm probably going to need some support here to hold off these nut jobs. Uncle Ted, if you got a couple scatter guns I can use, bring them down into Indiana. I'll use them. I got a couple crossbows. I can use a couple more exploding tip arrowheads. And I can use some weapons. We're tired of standing down to these Nazis. And I ain't talking about my beloved Germany, the old country back home. I'm talking about these idiots that are in my country, the United States. I ain't got a beef with the old country. Now you got 60,000 people here that invaded this country. Government, if I was you, I would get on finding them. Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now let's get talking down to business. Them new drones, we want to power them. We don't want them to come down and refuel. We don't want fuel on them. What we want is there a way can we nuclearize them, meaning a nuclear motor that consistently runs. It don't need to be recharged. It fuels its own self. What do we need to do that? I don't know. Maybe talk to Elon. See, I would love to use batteries, but then batteries, they're going to have to come up and they're going to have to go down. Whatever the lifespan is of the battery. If we can come up with a different propulsion motor that don't need to be recharged or refueled, that's a bonus. The only thing I could think of is nuclear. Unless we do something solar, but I don't think it's possible at night. Yes, the solar panel will even charge in pitch blackness, but I'm thinking we might have to come up with something else. I'm guessing probably the only way is nuclear. That would sustain our power consistently. We wouldn't have to keep coming up and down every time. Unless they got a magic battery that we can get long life out of before we have to recharge. Oh, my arms are swollen. Oh. Anyone else got any ideas? I think they did a great job on it. I watched the video today. And that's what we need. That thing can stay in one spot, hover. It can maneuver. And it will be our eye in the sky and our firepower from above. Hey, listen, the jets can't even keep up with it. The thing's out maneuvering jets. So I say we use it. It's time. I want the American people to know that we are dealing with tyrants in our country that are being protected by people that we thought were on our side. We were hijacked right from the White House, Congress, Senate. Some of them all had a hand in it. Oh. Hey, Valium, FM, that thing went away. Remember that thing that was here yesterday? It did the boot scoot boogie. It ain't here. Look at it. It ain't flashing up and down on the screen. I don't know what it was. It's gone though. I started praying and it's gone. Jesus, give us the power to find these tyrants, to find these communists within our country. Give us the power and the strength to overcome these people that, as they said, were helping us. We're pumping money into other countries. I vote no. Don't send no money over to Ukraine or anything. Ukraine is doing a good enough job fighting their own battles. Okay? Every time you turn on social media, Ukraine is winning the war. It's bad for Russia. Okay? If that's true, then why do you want to send millions and billions of dollars over there and our weaponry? Let me tell you why. Because you're tyrants. If Ukraine is winning the fight with the weapons that they have, why do we need to send our jets and money there? Huh? It ain't making sense. people dying over here, getting denied health care, getting all kinds of crap, people in the streets, people can be food contaminated, and tyrants and terrorists over here, drugs and bios and stuff that these people are making in their own basements. You want to send 20 billion over to another country that's supposedly winning a war against Russia. I'm not buying your story. You want the money, you want the jets, then you come out and you tell us the truth. If Ukraine is in that bad of a situation, then we might help. But when you turn on the news and you turn on the social media and all you see is Ukraine's winning the fight, it don't look good for Russia. Yeah. Why do you want me to send $20 billion to that country? Why do you want me to send my technology to that country? When they're supposedly winning a war already? Explain yourselves to me. Because you ain't going to get my vote unless you explain what is going on to the American people. Is it a bunch of propaganda that we are seeing on social media and Ukraine is literally getting their butt kicked? Or are we getting soaked for every dime they can get out of us? You got explaining to do, White House, Congress, Senate. You got some explaining to do. I don't know. I'm not in the military. I don't have millions of dollars to support a small military group. You go hire someone else. You go hire the big dogs. You go hire them dudes that got millions, billions of dollars or whatever. You hire them to support this war. You ain't gonna take it from the American citizens that are barely surviving as we speak. And they keep telling me this is what happens when you go against your country. This is what happens when you go against your family. This is what happens when you go against the place that you live. I'm sorry. I've suffered enough. I didn't know I was in a Nazi camp. To me, it looked like I was free. One more arm and I'm done. 20 more on this one arm, I'm done. Anybody got anybody? Thank God I got nobody watching. I've had it with the lies. We've known about this organization for 8 years now down south there. It was all over the news here. It was all over the newspapers. It's been going on for a long time here. And these people said we were nuts. It never happened. These people don't exist. There is no KKK. There is no biker organization. There is no meth problem. There is no child pornography ring or anything. It's all in your head, folks. Take your medication. That's what they told people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20. That's it. I am done. Oh, I can't even. Oh. They're looking for Sean Harmon. They're looking for Anthony Greeno and all his cronies. How deep does this go? I don't know. They're looking for a lot of people. Kleins. I don't know. All these people now are coming into my chat saying some trolls are attacking everybody, which I had them come into my chat and I had to delete them or whatever. But from what I was told, these trolls are real and they're stalking women out here in Indiana. Listen, these people tried to leave me with a hated identity. And I kept coming here, standing in this state. And I'm never really sure if you folks will take what I'm saying the right way. But let me tell you this much. I ain't afraid. I ain't appalled. It's just verbal pocket play. And I am discreet as I can muster it up to be. And yes, I had a Cadillac and it was sitting in the back of my house. A lot of people don't know I owned a Cadillac. A lot of people don't know a lot of things about me. Not even the government. Nah. They keep asking me, who are you? I am who I am. I am sent me. That blood pumping through my arms feels good. No. Another set of 10 on this arm. I'm done. That's it for real. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, she's pumped up all right. That bicep is pumped. Oh, yeah. Feels good. I haven't lifted in a while. You know, I bought these weights and they just were sitting around. I was using them as door stops. 20 pounders. A lot of people are like, it's just 20 pounds. I know, but curl 20 pounds all day. It'll pump your arms up. A lot of people lift. They work their way up to massive weight. At least that's how we did it in high school when we were lifting. But Bruce Lee was a dude that believed in low weight, high reps. He actually used to put weight on his arms and legs, 20 pounds on each arm and legs. and then work out doing his kicks and punches. He was strong for his size. Bruce Lee was very strong. I mean, he wasn't no power lifter, you know. He wasn't benching no 350 pounds. But Bruce Lee was very strong for his size. And his muscles were very toned, meaning they were like stone. You can see every muscle in his arm, forearms, legs. People said that he would flex. He would tense up like if he was going to take a blow from somebody, and he would ask people, feel my arm. And people said it was like feeling a piece of steel. Like it was it was granite. It wasn't mushy. It was like he was a strong dude for his size. I'll give Bruce Lee that. He was very good at what he did. I will give him that, man. He had an inner core strength that was unreal. I can't wait to start carrying that giant leaf blower around. That'll start building my back up again. 4 months taken off for winter. You can tell you sit around and do nothing. I'm glad I'm starting to pump these weights and starting to stretch. And there ain't nobody going to help me. There ain't nobody going to do nothing for me. No one ever did. I mean, people help, but they don't, little tiny stuff, Nobody helped me get off of drugs or alcohol except for my children, my grandkids. That's it. Even though they have no idea who I am. But me knowing that I had children and grandchildren made me change my life, and a lot of people are upset. One day I will have an army behind me, and that army will be here to support me. And when that day comes, that army will be for the people of the United States of America. And the people will vote if we spend our resources in another country, if we send our military that is for the people to another country to fight. We will vote on it. And if the people say no, we're not going to support them with weapons and bios. We'll support them with food and maybe a little bit of money or something. But we're going to vote. And that military is not going to be used until the United States citizens vote on it. And when the American citizen says, send the troops, then we send the troops. I am going to the White House. And I'm going to be the people's president, not other countries' presidents, not in the pocket of other countries. I will be friends with these people. We will help if we can, but we have to all take care of our own countries when it comes down to life and death. We can't just be running off and spending billions as our people and our children are suffering in our own country. These kids can't even go to school and learn the right way because all the evil in this world. I'm pumped. I am pumped. Laney says some people think that there is a guy underneath the bridge. Maybe, I don't know. Tomorrow there'll be a photo of Ronald McDonald underneath the bridge. Who knows, Laney? I don't know. Lynn, I mean. Laney Lynn. Laney. Lynn Laney. I don't know. Sounds good. No, you weren't dumped, Laney. It is too funny. Laney, Lynn Laney. It's always, tomorrow there'll be a new video of something else in the Delphi case. I want to know where Don Wells was that whole year that he was gone out in that Utah area where Gabby Petito was dead and 8 other girls that they found out there within a month or 3 months, 2 months of Gabby Petito's death. There was 8 girls that were killed out there. Where was Don Wells when he was out in Utah, Wyoming, or wherever the heck he was? You know, no offense, and I'm not a hater of Don Wells. It's when you're an investigator, which I am not a real investigator. But if I was a real investigator, Don Wells is pointing all the signals of, we might want to question him. Brian Laundrie is pumping out all the signals. We might want to question, where was he? You know, where was he? I got questions about a lot of people. I want to talk to Chris Watts. Why? Well, because Chris Watts did a lot of traveling. Where did he live? Denver, Colorado, which he traveled around. You know, you don't just wake up and kill your 2 little baby girls and your wife. Them are signs to me that he's done this before. Maybe he is. Maybe he has. I don't know. But it wouldn't hurt for the government to question him. Where were you on these days? I mean, you know how many girls have been popping up out there dead? We don't know. You know, every time I see a video of Chris Watts, he don't look right. Looks like he's hiding something. Even when he was getting along with his wife. Oh, sure she was, Lynn. I think the whole thing was made up with Summer. I think you're right. The photos we seen of her in the truck, yeah, yes, my opinion. Yeah, the nails were blood in the nails. You know, usually when the blood stops flowing, the fingernails start turning colors. You lose You lose the color in your hair. Your roots in your hair start changing color. Gabby's parents filed a lawsuit. Well, I imagine so. Get in line. Get in line. I imagine a lot of people are going to be coming after the Laundrie family. There's videos that were put out today that they're saying that the Laundrie family knew that Gabby Petito was dead a long time ago and didn't say nothing, and lawyered up and didn't say anything. And I don't even think it was Brian Laundrie. I believe the real Brian Laundrie is alive, and the guy that they killed wasn't really Brian Laundrie. It was a lookalike. And why do I say that? Well, I don't know, because when we were looking for Brian Laundrie, we were picking up 30, 40 guys a day, 20 to 30 guys a day people were calling in saying, hey, this guy is Brian Laundrie. And I'm like, he does look like Brian Laundrie. Too much of a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Maybe you have one lookalike. Maybe you have two, maybe three. But when you got 20, 30 people that look like him, something's up. Maybe they were cloning them. I'm not sure, but we got to go through everything. We got to dissect the FBI, the CIA. We got to tear everything apart and rebuild it. It's all corrupt. The video might have been of another day of summer. Yeah. Might have. That whole case didn't add up. My heart goes out to that little girl. And we're just wondering, was she the only one? And a lot of people say I'm crazy because I want to question Don Wells on the Delphi case. But in the very beginning of the Delphi case, there was videos that were put out that there was reports of a young kid on the side of the road by a truck or whatever that was broke down. And there was a witness that reported they pulled up there and asked if they needed help or a ride. And the teenage boy, they said it looked like a young teenage boy, said that his father went to go get help. But yet the report said they didn't see anybody walking down the road or anything to get gas or a vehicle or anything. So either someone picked him up and drove him, or he was out doing the murders. Because it's funny how the truck disappeared afterwards. The only reason I want to question Brian Laundrie if we find him is because there was reports in the Delphi case that there was a young couple arguing out there. They weren't sure if it was a truck or a box truck or whatever that was parked in the trail back there. That's the only reason why I want to question them on that. You know, when did they buy that van? Where were they 2017? You know, if I got a hunch it was a ring. What happened to the 20 or 30 girls that were out there the day of the murder that supposedly were seen when the sister dropped off Abby and Libby? You know, where are these people? You know, where were they? Where'd they go? Did they traffic the two? Did they traffic the 20 or 30 ladies or girls that were out there? And they killed two of them to cause a diversion. And they actually kidnapped 20 girls. We don't know. But this is a humdinger of a mess that they got everyone into down there. And, you know, I believe Doug Carter was giving us clues. I believe the sheriff down there was giving us some clues. Good God, this is the only case where they actually think the police were involved in the two murders. Yeah, it sure is a nice cough, ain't it, Arkstra? Well, it ain't mine. It's some YouTubers, probably about 50 of them. Boy, when I went to their channels, they were doing good. They were coughing, sneezing. Next thing you know, now I'm all sick, and these guys are all, oh, it's beautiful out. I can't stand all the drama on there. I'm like, wait a minute. You just ripped everybody a new butthole for about 6 months to a year. Now you're just happy go lucky, ain't got a care in the world. And now all the subs and viewers on YouTube are gone. I saw today, Lynn says, I saw today on YouTube video, a man's obituary said that he enjoyed riding his red truck and giving out peppermints and went the same church. He died last April. I don't know. Don't pay any attention to any of these people, Lynn. Okay? You believe what you want to believe, sweetie. I wouldn't doubt it, sweetie. They caught a whole bunch of people out here in the church that were pushing DMT and other drugs. So, and the only way they found out, they couldn't figure it out. The police could not figure it out where all this stuff was coming from. And they finally busted somebody, and the guy gave them up. And they cracked. They were like, we're going to give you all this time, and we're going to charge you with this and murder. And because some girl OD'd on some stuff or something like that. I didn't get the whole story. I just caught bits of it. But they busted the guy. They brought him in. They ran him the ringer, and he said the church lady. And they're like, what? The church people, the people that are in the church, that run the church. And the cops were like, what? They didn't believe him. Finally, they went to the people's, but these people were high up in the church. high up in the church. Finally, the police went there, knocked on the door, asked if they can search the house. and they found massive amounts of drugs and DMT in jugs in the basement. And at first, the police couldn't figure it out. The guy kept saying, the church people, I've been getting it from the church. The people that run the church, and the cops didn't even believe him. The cops were like, no, he's like, no, I'm telling you, that's, and sure crap, they went and found all this DMT and all kinds of shit in the basement of the house. And that's a true story. It was all over the news out here. It was in the papers. So finally, the government is starting to listen. Do I think they're going to support us? Well, they have to now. There's 60,000 over here. They're going to have to support us. You know, they're going to have to cut a stimulus check out. They're going to have to, God dang it. What the country's been invaded. What do you want us to do? No, I think it's time for a stimulus check. You're going to have to keep people inside while you go through the 60,000 that you people let in to our country. Even the other countries now are saying these people are using Nazi tactics on us. They are. They have been. And it probably ain't Nazis, but they probably were taught by the Nazis. Who knows? Like I said, I got nothing against the home country, the mother country, the motherland, the old country, whatever. It ain't them doing it. It's these Nazis. It's been all over the news. Nazi tactics, telling you to shut up or they're going to take everything you have. Shut up or you might not make it in a couple days to the store. Or, gee, we'd hate to go ahead and something happen to your family. Them kind of tactics that they've been using. If you support these people, gee, it's a shame that, you might get poisoned with anthrax or ricin. Them are Nazi tactics. When they tell you got to stay home and you can't talk to nobody, and if you mention anything about it, that they can't do nothing about it. You can get killed. We can't protect you. We can't do them. Are Nazi tactics that were used back with Hitler. If you go against the regime, if you go against the Fuhrer, you are punished. I've been getting death threats, phone calls. There's actually people making videos. My arms are still pumped big time. I don't know what more you need than Nazis than a goddamn virus was released on your country. If that ain't Nazism, I don't know what is. So I would say, yeah, they're going to have to cut out a stimulus check because we're in a deep ass shit here. in America. And they want to throw more sanctions on Russia, and everyone's like, oh, well, all they have is gasoline and oil. No, you people are going to be shocked. You think 7.5 inflation is bad. Wait until they put the rest of the sanctions on Russia and stuff stops coming in from Russia. Even guitars and guitar strings and guitar equipment and guitar stuff. Yeah, a lot of people are like, "Oh, yeah, you're full of crap. Russia don't have anything to do with this, with guitars and yeah." You people better do your history. I know a lot of us guitar players are complaining. I don't know if you people have noticed, but the price of guitars have skyrocketed, even used. Even guitar strings have skyrocketed. Even pods, volume pods, and everything has gone up. Why? Sanctions. And now they want to put more sanctions on Russia. And the only ones that are suffering is America. Russia is suffering. They're paying $1.80 compared to our $5, $6, $7 a gallon. You know, no, I don't want war. It's time to rebuild a country. I don't want war. Oh, they got themselves in a ringer. I'm telling you, they got themselves in a ringer and they're going to come out pretty soon and they're going to ask for help. They're going to ask for us to support what they're doing. And we're going to end up shelling out a lot of money, a lot of uh, uh, technology and equipment, a lot of food. And in the end, it's going to bite us in the butt because then Russia will call peace after Ukraine's got their hands on all the money, our weapons. Then everything will go back to being peaceful. You people think that war brings prosperity and war brings nothing but a broke country and a sick and diseased country. You're right, Arkstra. You are right about that. Russia don't need us. They are a country that's sustained on their own. They produce their own oil, they produce everything they have in house. We don't. Bendejo came into my chat earlier and said, "Don't get all upset. Uncle Ted is going to handle it." Great. Hire Uncle Ted. He's got a whole army, supposedly. Put on stranglehold. Let Uncle Ted fight the war. Nah, Arkstra, it's a bunch of propaganda. It's the same thing Hitler did. Hitler did the same thing back when he was running the show. All these guys, all these tyrant countries use playbooks right out of the people that created it. Hitler did the same thing. Did nothing but put all over TV propaganda of how the rest of the world was destroying the world and the race of the people of Germany. And that's all he did for 24 hours a day was pump propaganda on the news channels all day. Until he brainwashed a whole country. Then he did use drugs to help brainwash people, but like I said, I got no beef with Germany. Germany was on sanctions where they could not create certain weaponry. So Germany used their brains and created other technology because they weren't allowed for so long to be able to create any nuclear weapons or anything like that. Yeah, they used it here in America when we were going to fight against Germany. They ran propaganda here. When are we going to realize? When are we going to wake up and realize that our minds have been poisoned? We're guinea pigs. Lynn said, I also, it may be possible they hid summer in a hollow tree. I saw another video, a beech tree. Lynn, you could be right. There's videos out there now saying Don Wells slipped and said they'll never find her. Well, that might mean they did something with her and they'll never find her. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, Arkstra, it is a full blown circus. Uh, and I'm telling you, we should have handled this 20, 30 years ago. They should have nipped it in the bud when these organizations in Indiana uh, started coming out saying that they have biological weapons. This has been going on for a while down south. This ain't nothing new to us people that live in Indiana. This is the normal. Yeah, she could be. She could be. I'd be asking Sean Harmon, where was he? I'd be tracking them all down there. You know, all these people that are already suspects in other cases that have MOs and have records of stuff like that. They're all suspects. I seen a video where one of them made a video that they were sprinkling ashes all over their apartment, but they said it was their dog's ashes. Well, I'd see what happened. I don't know. I'd be asking these guys questions. I was in a chat last night and they were talking about Anthony Greeno, of how far is he wrapped up into this? Why did they take Anthony Greeno's phone? You know, what kind of charges was he wanted for? Yeah, it's a full blown circus orchestra. And I imagine it's going to get ugly this summer with the heat. I imagine the natives will be restless in the cities and the gunfights will start breaking out again and everything. And, Uncle Ted keeps saying, how could this happen in a country? How could this be happening? I don't know. You tell me. I ain't rich, so I'm poor. Jesse Smollett went to prison. Ain't he the one that said he got uh, attacked by a bunch of white people or something and they put a rope around his neck or something? Hire Jesse Ventura and his group of military people to fight this war. He ain't got nothing to do. Hear me, Mr. Ventura? Get your team ready. The Predator is back. I can only tell you this much, Lynn. These guys involved in that murder down there are not going to come out and say they killed two little girls. Unless you got stone cold proof that they were the killers, the killer is not going to come out and tell you he killed two little girls and possibly more girls, Evansdale girls, uh, and many more that have come up missing down there. And it's too many girls for it to be one guy. You know what's funny is most of these people thought they got vaccines, but what they got was sugar water, placebos. Ah, unbelievable. People are they just think nothing bad can happen. It just don't happen in America. It just don't happen in America. Take your medication, people. Take your medicine. Archer said, so we wait until someone breaks and rats. I think someone already did rat on all of them. I think I think somebody already did. I think the police are hot on it. And if they weren't, and if what we weren't saying was true, that it's bigger than what people are being told, there would be no need for, I think they're bringing on 60 to 100 more agents or something like that, or sheriffs to the police department down there to work on the case. This whole time, they've only had a couple people working on the case, I guess. No, I didn't. What'd he say? Oh, he defected? What, he leave Russia or did he go into Russia? Oh, he came to the U.S. Oh, well, we got everybody underneath the sun here in America. You know? Yeah, I'm tired of being the superpower. You know? I'm tired of it. Too much death, too much American. The only ones that really end up dying the most are Americans. Who suffers the most? Americans. I love these countries. I got nothing against them, but I'm not sending 20 million, 20 billion or whatever uh, to Ukraine and jets and missile defense systems and food when they're fighting a war and they're supposedly, you turn on the TV and all you see on there is Ukraine's beating Russia. All right, then why do they need us? Why do they need our money, our food, and our jets and our missile defense systems? If they're winning every time we turn on it, what is the need for it? Can someone explain that? Can somebody in the White House explain to me how these people are winning a war with the equipment they have and the weaponry, but yet they need more? You know, they need us to send them stuff. Oh, it's only 15 billion that they want to send over there. And they didn't want to spend 4 billion on the wall. Funny stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. So they didn't want the whole 20 billion. They wanted just the 15 billion sent over there. Oh, gee. Well, hey, they got us a deal, huh? I had my numbers wrong at first. I thought they told me 20 billion. Yeah, hey, we're getting a deal. We only have to spend 15 billion instead of 20 billion. What a bargain, huh? What a bargain. That's 15 billion that we could be pumping out when stimulus checks. You know, that's 15 billion we could be pumping back into our society, into our own country. They're just sucking us dry, man. They're like vampires. They are just sucking us dry. Well, like I said, we don't have to worry about nothing. Arkstra. Bendejo said, don't worry about it. Uncle Ted is going to fight the war for us. All right, Uncle Ted. Hopefully they hired him to come in and fight the war. He's got a whole army. And he's got a bunch of birdlands. So, and a whole bunch of amps. So if we can't kill them with guns, we'll just send stranglehold and high wattage sound across over there, and it'll disintegrate the buildings. Get Uncle Ted to fight the war. He's dying to. Yeah, Afghanistan, I think, was I think they got the I'm under attack by a demon or something right now. I think the numbers were wrong over in Afghanistan. I think they spent double of what they told us. You have to remember, we were over there for 20 something years. Every time somebody farted over there, we had to send billions. Oh. All right, I'm determining whether I should do another set of 20 in each arm. Maybe I'll do 10. 10 more. Help me with 10 more curls each arm, Lord. Help me get 10 more curls out of each arm. My arms feel like rubber bands right now. You know what's funny? 20, 30 years ago, I would give a crap about this. People would say, hey, this is going on. Who gives a crap? Did one of your family members die? No. A friend? No. Who gives a crap? You know, but once you have kids and grandkids and you quit drinking and doing things and stuff and you straighten your life out, you know, you start caring about things, especially when you have kids and you got grandkids, even though they have no idea who I am. You don't want to leave a world to your kids in chaos. Or your grandkids. We don't want our grandkids paying for the idiotic decisions that these people made. You know, you start caring when you got kids and grandkids. Uh, you know, but 20, 30 years ago, uh, I would have told you, keep your mouth shut. It's none of your business. You know, if someone in your family didn't die or if someone you didn't, if it wasn't a friend, who gives a crap? But times have changed. And no, I'm not chain smoking arc straw. I light it and then I put it out. And then I light it again and I put it out. It's the same cigarette. I just keep lighting it over and over again. But you're right, Arkstra. I need to quit. I pray to God all the time that, I'm the type of guy when I get into something, it's like falling in love with a woman. When you fall in love with a woman, she's the only thing in your life. When I pray to God hard. I love hard. I pray to God hard. I've asked God to help me quit. Just wake up one day and just breathe good and not even have the urge for a cigarette. Heroin, uh, cocaine, booze, pills, um, baby crap. That was a a week of shaking in your bed and sweating and feeling crappy. After that, it's over with. This cigarettes, one of the most hardest things I've ever had to come against in my life. Same cigarette. I just put it out, take a couple puffs, put it out, pick it up, light it again. My arms are pumped pretty good. All right, let's do 10 more reps, a set of 10 each arm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Now, when you're doing these curls, you want to rest your elbow against your leg because I'm sitting on my couch. You want to extend your arm all the way down. That's why I'm letting the weight hit all the way down at the ground. And then bring it back up. Okay, let's do 20. I did 20 on that on my right arm. Let's do 20 more on my left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. All this stuff, you guys, I'm going to do 10 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 more on this one arm. I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. You know, you could buy these weights at the dollar store. You can get a 10 pounder for $10. You can get a 20 pounder that I got for $20. And then you tie them together and you got 30 pounds in each arm. Excuse me, 30 pounds and you do nothing but curls all day. 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll pump your arms. But eventually I'm going to have to buy more weight to start moving up. Each curl. I think in high school I was curling 80 pounds. There ain't no way I'm going to get to high school weight. 4, 5, 8, 9. Oh. All right, I'm getting tired. No, I don't want to get a copy strike. Watching other people's content. You know, I see all these people on YouTube using other people's content, but yet I do it one time and they come down on me like a ton of bricks. But yet it's okay for other people to make content about me, and they allow them people to keep their content up. You know, that's discrimination on YouTube. Nazi tactics. They don't like me on YouTube. 2 times I did a video that I watched someone else's video. And was talking about what was going on out here. And they copied, or they took, I couldn't be on YouTube for a whole week. My arms are like rubber bands right now. What's the guy's name? Pull up Yeo video. Let me write it down. I'll watch it here in a little while. Extra. I'm just getting tired. My voice is getting tired, so I think let me write it down. Excuse me. Video. That's YUI. Arkstra. Pull up the YUI. Is that the name of the video? Hold on a minute. Let me look up in the. No, wait. Or you said look up the defector. Oh, YURI Benz Novas. Then he's the Russian that deflected from Russia and came to the United States. Oh, he's born in America. I don't know. You know what? We live in America. We live in America, and we're warning people. You know, this is nuts. We're going to get invaded. We already were invaded. They're opening the doors. Oh. Christ, they were saying we were getting invaded 20 years ago. And you know what? For 20 some years, we've been getting invaded. He was ex-KGB. Them KGB dudes are tough. They're tough SOBs, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. I really, I don't have a problem with other countries. But when your country is practically down the tubes, that's when you got to say, hey, we love you people, but our country is in turmoil. We got to fix our country. You know, if we can help you, we will, but we gotta focus on our country. Don't you people know if it wasn't for China, Japan, and these other countries, we wouldn't even be using monitors and TVs to watch the news. to get on YouTube because of these countries. If we Americans made a TV 48 inch or 43 inch, like the monitor I have right there, do you know how much money we would be paying for it? Huh? Anybody got any ideas? If we built this TV in America, how much we would actually be paying at the store compared to having China build it or Japan or whoever? You know, a $300 TV, $400 TV just became $1,200, $1,600. You know, I ain't got a problem with these countries. I'm trying to be their friend. I'm trying to say we'll be there, but don't sham us. Don't scam us. You know, if you're winning a war with the weaponry you have right now, there's no need for us to send more weapons over there, especially jets. You know, jets ain't cheap, uh, and especially missile defense systems are not cheap. Uh, you know, and then we run the risk of if we send this stuff to Ukraine for them to use, that all of a sudden there's peace. Now we're going to have to pay hell to get our equipment back and our money back. You know, then what? Well, the only way they can compete with another country is come in under them. If they can produce merchandise cheaper than what we can buy it somewhere else, then I would say yes, do it. But there's no way we can do that. You know, I wish we could. If we can, then we should start doing it. Russia does. So do a lot more countries. Like I said, I got no beef with China. I got no beef with Japan, Taiwan, any of these countries, Russia, Iraq, whatever. I don't have no beef with these countries. We want peace. You know, we can all benefit from peace and helping each other out in prosperity. But being a superpower ain't easy. That means everything comes from us. All the money, all the food, all the weaponry, technology comes from us, and we don't even get paid for it. Half the time, these people can't afford our technology or our stuff. We go and fight a war and don't make a dime out of it. You know how it worked over there? Nah, we went over there. Nah, we're here to save you people. Oh, thank you. You're gonna have to pay. We got no money, but we will give you 600,000 sheep. Yeah, start loading them on the planes and getting them out of here. You know, sheep, goats. Yeah, we got a bunch of flour that we loaded up on the plane. You know, the boys back home are going, what are we going to do with 60,000 sheep? I don't know. I don't know. Sheep lives matter too. Probably more than Americans' lives. Dang, sheep's lives matter more than mine. All right, folks, this is almost a 3 hour video. 3 hour video. A 3 hour video. It's almost like this thing possesses me. It's like someone's trespassing on me or put a spell or a curse on me. This stuff makes me so angry. Now I know 20, 30 years ago why when people said, oh my God, this is what's happening, why I said, who gives a crap? All it does is bring on stress and madness. You know, now I know why 20, 30 years ago I said, who gives a crap? You know, now that's all I do is watch nothing but all this crap war stuff and murder stuff and everything. It's almost like we're becoming what we watch on YouTube. You know, if all you do is watch nothing but murder cases all day, it's almost like you become these animals that we're watching. It's almost like a curse. It controls our lives. Watching all this stuff on the history of America and war and what we paid and how many people and all this stuff on Nazis and all this crap and everything and the Desert Storm and all this stuff and Bin Laden and all this crap. This stuff consumes our lives. Next thing you know, we're brainwashed and we're acting like idiots on YouTube and we're like, what is going on? You know, it's almost like it's like we're programmed. Christ save us all. Bad enough we got a war coming. Bad enough we were attacked, infiltrated. Bad enough they're sucking the life out of us. Now we got to worry about YouTube wars and these drama channels and these crime channels and murder channels, and now all of a sudden, now this big giant rap country rap war going on. You know, this is unreal. We got a killing virus that's attacking the world, you know, and now we got to worry about a rap war, country rap war, or whatever it is. Unbelievable. Yes, there's truth serum. Sure, there is. But if someone gives you truth serum and they ain't a government agent or the government, something's up. They might be pumping it into the water system. You know, if only people would tell the truth. Well, you got to find God to tell the truth. And for two, some of these people are so far deep in crap, there ain't no way out. You don't want to know the truth. Some people say, "Oh, you'll tell us the truth." If we told you the truth, you probably shoot yourselves in the head. Are you kidding me? No. Good God Almighty. It's a nut world. It's a giant nut job. You want the truth? There it is. People are, it ain't that bad. Yeah. Well, see, you got billions and you're behind a gated community with armed guards. So, no, it ain't too bad for you. See, we're in the real world. There ain't no gates around, there ain't no guards walking around protecting people. No, look at that orb flying around. I'll tell you one thing. Ever since I put that fan, I made a DIY uh, filter fan. I'll tell you what, it's really been working good on the dust. And I live 15 feet away from a giant agriculture field where they're always plowing and the dirt and the dust and everything is. But that fan filter, that box fan, where you take uh, a furnace filter and you tape it on the back of the fan. It's been working really good, and it collects pollen, allergy stuff, smoke, all kinds of stuff. Hold on, I'm just looking for bot trolls. Yeah. All right, folks. I think I'm going to call it a night and relax my voice. My arms feel like rubber bands. Appreciate you folks stopping in. Lynn, Arkstra. Who else was in? Jeff. Uh, Levy. Broken Dishes. I always think Broken Dishes. She's a sweetheart. Well, right now, Lynn, you got the bikers out there. You got Daytona going on. Yesterday, I was watching something about there was a shootout on the freeway or something a couple months back out there. All right, I'm gonna end this video. I'm getting tired. My arms are like rubber bands, and my brain is the same thing. So thank you guys for stopping in tonight. I hope I didn't upset any of you, but this war, after we just get out of a war, what did I say? They're going to try and suck us into another war. We just got out of a 20-something year war. They're going to try and suck us because they're not making no money. And they've been programmed their whole life that war brings money. And when it's all done and said, and we're like, how much did we make? What do you mean? This giant war that you people say it fuels everything. How much did we bring home from this war? Our net pay. you know, I don't know. They're not going to side with me. They're going to side with the big dollar guys. They're going to side with the movie stars. They're going to they're going to side with these people, the big money guys. They're not going to side with the citizens that say enough war. We're done with this crap. Let another country be a superpower and have to pay for everything. You know, let them pump 50, 60,000 lives into a war. You know, why do American soldiers always have to die? Why does America have to pay for everything? Fentanyl laced, yeah. That they we don't know if it's fentanyl or if it's who knows. Who wants to take the chance to find out? Not me. So, all right. You folks have a great night. Peace, everyone, for stopping in. And I got to relax. I'm getting tired. I'll talk to you folks later. Be safe. Laney, be safe out there. I get Daytona week is going on down there in Florida. You folks have a good night. great. Now my YouTube won't shut off. There it goes.